Good morning. We are going to go over assignment number 6 today. Assignment number 6 is talking about relative bearings and a little bit of compass correction. So we start with the compass correction and then we figure out converting the relative bearing to a true bearing so we can plot it on the chart. So it's one big problem kind of divided up step by step. And basically all about relative bearings. So we're going to dive into that now. Okay, so we have a vessel in the middle of our kind of our radar screen here. Has a heading of 303 by ship's compass. So I'm going to underline that. We have a heading by ship's compass. When a relative bearing, so from our heading, a relative bearing of 315, so that's going to be past 270 and a little bit more, about 315 degrees from wherever our true heading is. And we don't know what that is yet. They give us variation, and they gave us deviation for the heading that we're on, so we don't have to use the deviation table. And they want to know what the true bearing of the tower is. So we kind of work through this on steps. So our first step is to convert our heading from compass to true. So it asks, write down the correction formula we will use. So we're going from compass to true. So I'm going to do C, D, M, V, T at add east. So that's can, dead, men, vote twice at elections. So if I'm starting with C, which I have 303, I could work my way across this formula. So we'll write down our values. So 303, our deviation is going to be 2 east. So if we are working our way through this formula, we're going to be adding east. I'm going to put a little plus sign there. So 303 plus 2 gives me 305 magnetic. My variation is 6 west. So I'm going to have 6 west, and it's west, so I'm going to be subtracting it going this way. So I have 305 minus 6. That gives me 299 degrees true. So based on this correction, what is my vessel's true heading? And that would be 299 degrees true. Okay, so now I know my true heading is 299, and 315 degrees clockwise from that heading is a relative bearing. So what is that relative bearing in true, so I can plot it on the chart? So my formula that I like to use here is R plus S equals T, RST. So what this means is a relative bearing, a ship's heading to give you a true bearing. So if I write down my values, my relative bearing was 315. My ship's heading was 299. So I add those together. (315) plus 299 gives me a very large number, 614 degrees. 614 degrees is not on our 0 to 360 scale. So what we have to do, so this is saying from true north, right? This is north at 0. we went 614 degrees. So from 0, we went 360, and then almost another full circle, but we'll see how much that is. So I'm going to subtract 360, and I get, so from here to here, it's going to be more like this, 254 degrees. So what is the true bearing of the tower is going to be 254 degrees true. So what is this? Which tower did I see? So 1 is going to be 360, between 360 and 270, probably closer to 330, 340, something around there. 2 is just shy of 270, so it could be what we're looking at. We're almost at 260. And then 3 is going to be somewhere in between 180 and 270, so kind of in between 3 and 4 here. And our answer is, 2 and 3, is number 2. Again, this little drawing isn't to scale or anything, so kind of do the best you can with that one. But we're just trying to wrap our head around relative bearings. So it's always clockwise from your bow or from your heading. And in order to plot that on the chart, we need to convert it to true. So we have to go through these conversion steps so we can use that relative bearing as an LOP. And that's it for assignment number 6. We'll do number 7 next.